Okay, I hope you're excited to learn how to crochet. Before we can actually learn how to crochet though, there are 4 basic things that you need to learn. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to hold your hook. I'm going to show you how to hold your yarn, and I'm going to teach you a little bit about the tension, which is how tight or loose you hold your yarn as you pull your work through. I'm going to teach you how to make a slip knot, and then a chain stitch, which is your foundation that you work off of. Okay? So first we're going to talk about your crochet hook. I hope you have grabbed the yarn of your choice, and on the back it will tell you the size crochet hook that you need, and mine has suggested I. Alright, there are several kinds of crochet hooks that you can buy. I have a wooden hand. I have one that is aluminum with a wooden handle. There are plastic. There are wooden crochet hooks. This one's a little fancier, and I just happen to prefer it. Now, all crochet hooks have this little ridge right here, which is like a little indentation, and it's called a thumb grip. And that's where you're going to place your thumb as you crochet. Alright? Now, there are 2 ways that you can hold your crochet hook. The first one is the way you hold your pencil, okay, or you paint. Alright, and then the second way is what I've heard called the knife method, which it makes sense because this is how you hold your knife as you cut things on your plate. And this is actually the way I prefer it. It's just a matter of preference. If you like the other way, then that is completely fine. I just happen to like it this way. And the way this one is I don't know if you can see, I'm going to rotate my hand a little bit here. You can see where it's resting between my forefinger, my index finger, and my thumb. Kind of resting on my middle finger. Okay, you see how I'm holding it? This, I feel like, gives me good control as I work. Alright, now I'm going to talk to you about how you hold your yarn. Alright, now this is a popular way. A lot of people like to wrap the yarn around their pinky. Okay, so if you are going to do this way, then you would wrap over the top of your pinky, go underneath, come all the way up to your index finger, over the top, down the other side. Okay, I'll do that one more time. Okay, over your pinky, under, over your index finger, down. Okay, so it looks like this on the other side. Alright, you can see it's on my pinky and my forefinger. Alright, now I have a hard time with that sometimes, depending on the yarn that I'm using. It seems like it pulls my work a little tight sometimes, so I prefer to just pull it over the top of my index finger like this, and I open and close my fingers shut as I need to let some out, or if I need to hold it a little bit tighter, then I close my fingers. Okay, so just over the top like this. Okay, this is how I do it. Alright, so now I'm going to teach you how to make a slip knot. Alright, now you may already know how to make a slip knot. I'm just going to show you the way that seems to be easier for my art students to learn. When I've tried the other methods and they just can't get it, this seems to be the one that works every time. So, the first thing before I make the slip knot, I wanted to see how this frays a little bit. I like to tie a little knot in the end. You don't have to, but that's just what I like to do. It kind of keeps it from fraying any further. Alright, if that doesn't bother you, then let it go free. Okay, so we're going to lay it out like this. Okay, now we're going to make a loop, just like this. Okay, now we're going to take this loop here, and we're going to lay this over the top of this. Okay, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to take my crochet hook, and I'm going to go over the top of this one, underneath this one, and over the top of this one. So I'm just going to pull up this middle one. I'm over the top, I'm under, and I'm over the top. Just like that. Okay? Now, see this string here and this one. We're going to pull them together, lift up, kind of pull, and this is why it's called a slip knot. Okay? Because you can pull your work tighter, it slips around. And see how I have some good room in here? I didn't pull it so tight where I can't move it, but as you're working, you want to be able to have a little bit of room in there. Crocheting, you need a little bit loose, okay? All right, so hold your yarn the way that is most comfortable to you. If you want to wrap around your pinky, you can, or however else is comfortable to you. All right, now what I do is I use my middle finger and my thumb, and if you see, we have this little knot right here from our slip knot, and I hold right on that. If you don't hold and you try to crochet, you don't have good, see how your work moves around? You don't have good control. And so by holding that, it helps to hold my work in place so that I can crochet. Okay? All right. Now this is called a yarn over. I'm going to teach you how to chain now, okay, which is our foundation to crochet on. But this part is actually called yarn over, and you'll use this in many stitches that you crochet. All right, so yarn over means you go under left, grab it, pull it through. Okay, now I'm going to move my middle finger and my thumb right up to that little knot again to help with control. I'm going to yarn over, pull it through. Okay, move these two fingers up, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through. Okay, yarn over, pull it through, and that is a chain stitch. Okay, all right, so now you are ready to learn some crochet stitches. I hope this video was helpful to you and that you're excited to learn how to crochet. Remember to be patient with yourself as you're learning, and the next step you should take is to learn how to single crochet, and I have a video for that as well. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Crafty to the Core.